Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle for those of you who are new around here, and for my returning subscribers, hello. It's great to see you guys again here on the channel, and I love to talk all about affordable living and intentional homemaking. So today we're going to be doing a little affordable living because we're doing a thrift haul. So let's get into it.
You are my home, the light you share.
Okay. So I hit up a couple of different thrift stores over the past month or so. It's been quite a while since I've had a thrift haul on this channel. I think my last one was like a couple of months ago, like maybe 3 or 4 months ago, somewhere in January. And I've been picking up a couple of things around the house that I either thought were really cute or that I could utilize in some sort of way. So I'm going to show you my very first item, and it is this gorgeous lamp. She is ginormous. I love it. I got this at the thrift store. I think I paid $6 for it. It was like our local church thrift store. And I love that thrift shop because they have like actual really nice affordable prices. They always have some really fun things at their shop. And what I loved about this piece is not only is it like pretty trendy at the moment, but I have 2 lamps in our bedroom that already are identical to this lamp in shape. They're just a little bit smaller, which I absolutely love. And I painted them, made them look all fun and fancy with a little DIY project. If you missed that video, I will link it below. I actually think I did it last year, like last spring at this time. But I thought that I could paint this, spruce this up. It did not come with a shade, so I will definitely need to keep my eyes out for a nice shade for it. But I just thought it was a lovely shape. I've been looking for a lamp for our bedroom next to our couch up there, and because this is going to match perfectly, I thought this would be great. And the interesting thing that I found about this beauty is that I don't know if it's homemade or like somebody used a really neat mold on it or what, but it is completely empty on the inside. It has this funky little stamp on it. It's not readable, but it's just a neat little stamp. So it's definitely made by something. I'm not really sure, but I just thought that that was so neat, and you can see like how all the wiring is done and whatnot. And then it also came with this little like brightener dimmer situation here to turn it on and off. Anyway, I thought that this was really fun and a great purchase, and for $6, I can't wait to get this up into our bedroom. Now, shopping at that same exact thrift store, but on a completely different occasion, my son was actually in there and he saw this sweet little item. How stinking cute was that? And the funny thing is I had seen this there several times, and every time I would see it, I'd be like, that's really cute. Maybe I will grab that for myself, and then I'd always put it down. It was $2. How stinking sweet is this like adorable pewter vintage teapot? So anyway, my son asked for it. And for $2, we were kind of like, yeah, sure, why not? You can have this, buddy. So he's been playing with it. Does it have a stamp? It doesn't really have a stamp on it. I just thought it was such a fun little piece. It sits on our radiator in our dining room here, and it adds just a little bit of character, and like I said, it's fun. And this is what I love about thrifting, right? Like my son could play with this piece. It could also be a cute decor piece, but it didn't cost us $1 million. So if he's like running around and like something breaks or whatever, I'm not stressed about it because it only cost us $2. So anyway, I thought that was super cute, and he has been having a blast playing with it. And then the very last thing that I got at that particular shop was this adorable, I'm going to say blue and white, but it's almost got like a creamy color to it. But either way, blue and white little sauce gravy boat. I don't actually have a gravy boat of any kind, so I thought this would be super fun to have for dinners, to have gravy for mashed potatoes or whatever it might be that I wanted to get that on. And I loved the print on this. I just thought it was so stunning and so sweet. I love all the flowers. And if you've seen any of my recent videos or have been around for a while, you know that I love to collect blue and white pottery. I have a gorgeous blue and white tea set that my grandma gave me in my kitchen. I did a kitchen decorate video for the springtime just a few weeks ago, so I will link that below as well. But you can go in and see it. I keep pointing because my kitchen is right there. But I think this will be a gorgeous added piece to my collection, not only for decor, but also for practical use, which is what I am all about. Affordable things that are both practical and beautiful. And this beauty cost me, I think it was $2 for this gorgeous gravy boat. So I cannot wait to get this up in my decor and to also use it for a nice homemade dinner. Okay, so the next thing that I got might seem super random to y'all, but it's not to me or my family. It is this lovely bowl. This is, it just says dishwasher microwave safe. It doesn't have an actual stamp in it, but this cost me $1.99 from the thrift store. We have a couple of these bowls already in our house, and they're just the perfect bowl. If you ever see these out in the thrift store, I would highly recommend grabbing them. They are not only adorable, they match with everything, but they are like the perfect soup bowl, the perfect cereal bowl, like pretty much anything that you could make. We do our oatmeal in this almost every single morning, and we only had two. So the second that I saw this, I grabbed it. I'd like to build a collection of like maybe 4 or 5. I feel like that would be so perfect for our family of 4 to be able to utilize over our lifetime. They're great quality. I mean, my kids handle these all of the time. They never break, crack, chip, nothing. So I love these. Again, I love things that are both beautiful, but also have great utility to them. So I grabbed this, and for $1.99, I'm super excited to have found it. The next thing that I grabbed might seem super random, but it was very nostalgic to me, and it is this gorgeous lace tablecloth. And I say nostalgic because these were pretty much on my table for any special holiday growing up. My mom had an entire drawer of these in our like China Hutch buffet, and she would put these out over like a regular tablecloth. So she'd put like a really nice linen white tablecloth down and then throw this lace tablecloth on top of it. It was always lovely, always beautiful, and we would do that for like Christmas and Thanksgiving and just really special occasions. So it was super nostalgic for me. This was in gorgeous condition. There's not a single stain or rip or tear in any of it. And not only is this great for doing something like a gorgeous tablecloth or tablescape, but lace is always great to do all sorts of fun different projects with. So I'm definitely excited to figure out how to utilize this, whether I do it on like a tablescape, like I said, or do something else with it, maybe do like a curtain with it. There's just so much you can do with lace. I got this for $4.99, and I thought for a gorgeous lace tablecloth, that was an absolute steal. And I'm really getting back into like my sewing era sort of ideas. So I had been sewing quite a lot prior to having my second baby, and then with having my second baby, just your time gets very all consumed in the first year of childhood, which I think is amazing, wonderful, beautiful. But my son is about to be 14 months, so he's gotten much older. He takes really long naps, and I have a lot more time, a lot more time on my hands than I previously had for the past year. So I'm really excited to get back into my sewing time again. So I'm going to do something fun with this. I also thought it'd be really fun to have like a little tea party for like my friends. I know I'm like way too old to be doing like fun little things like that, but I love it. So I think it's amazing. And have some of my girlfriends over, do a little tea party. I love to collect like a gorgeous tea set for that reason. I have a bunch of it. I've done tea parties over the years, and I thought that would be a really elegant, fun thing to do with my friends. So for $4.99, I did not want to pass that up. And continuing on with my like sewing era that I'm jumping back into, I found this beautiful duvet cover. It again was $4.99. It is for a single bed. We don't have a single bed in this house. Like our kids aren't in single beds yet. They're still both in cribs. And me and my husband are obviously in a king size bed or like a larger bed. So I'm not going to be using this as a duvet, but I just thought first of all, if you are somebody who sews and you want to get very inexpensive fabric, I find that the thrift store is the best way to do that because there is tons of blankets and sheets and all sorts of fun things that you can get gorgeous fabric with that is very soft, very comfortable, and you can do a ton of different things with it. So I found this gorgeous pattern. Like, the fact that I didn't have a single bed, like a twin bed in my house, I was like, no, I can't pass this up. I don't want to leave it. But look how gorgeous that fabric is. It's such a sweet pattern. It's so beautiful. So I thought that this would be phenomenal either so here are my ideas. I feel like this would be a phenomenal tablecloth on our table. I need to kind of expand it out and see like if it actually fit the whole table. I also thought it would be a beautiful apron for the springtime or make some gorgeous curtains in the house. There are a couple places in our house that don't have curtains yet that I would love to throw some curtains in. So I thought this fabric, this material would be absolutely gorgeous. It actually has a tablecloth-esque feel to it. Like it doesn't feel a whole lot different than the tablecloth I currently have on. And I just thought it would be really beautiful in the summertime to have this like extremely beautiful floral design. So we're gonna see what kind of magic we can do with it, but I'm really excited to have this fabric and to do something fun with it. So the very next thing that I grabbed, this might seem super random, but I'm a big book person. I spent $3.99 on this. Anyway, normally I like to get books for a lot cheaper than $4, but I'm sure it cost a whole lot more. Let's see if it says. It doesn't. It doesn't say what it originally cost, but either way, I'm sure it cost a whole lot more when it originally came out. But this is called 5 Days in London, May 1940. It's all about Winston Churchill and all the decisions that he made leading up to World War II and going through World War II, and how that affected basically the landscape of our entire world as we've seen it in the 20th and 21st century. I love to read a good history book. I like to have stuff that is not only lovely decor in the house, but a great read. So I took the book jacket off, and look how pretty the book is, just kind of as is. I love stuff like this. I think it's going to look beautiful. Probably I can just throw it right here with my books that I have on my China hutch there, but it looks like such an easy, simple read to go through. And I love history books. I love learning all about all sorts of history, and I love reading about great historical figures that have done amazing things in their lives. And again, making it look absolutely aesthetically pleasing and beautiful is just cherry on the cake for some decor around the house as well. I love to take things like this and put it in random places around the house. And then when I'm chilling, because like I said, my kids have much longer nap time now, I can grab this and kind of read through a little bit and then throw it right back. It's not like I have to like run upstairs to our bookcase. Our bookcase is all the way up on the 3rd floor. And I can actually take some time to read this while I have a little break and then put it back into our decor and make everything look beautiful again. So I'm excited to get into this. This looks like a really great book. And then the very last thing that I grabbed from the thrift store, this was only $6.99, and I just thought it was so stunning. I love getting art from the thrift store. Usually I end up liking the frame more than the art, and I will take the art out of it and put something else in there, like something that I've gotten off of Etsy or whatnot. But I just thought this rose print was so beautiful. It is super duper feminine. I think it's gonna look lovely for some summer decor around our house, maybe upstairs in our master bedroom, or possibly even just down here in the living room. I just think it looks so stunning, and it's going to add so much fun and beauty to my decor. So I thought it was great. And look at that gorgeous frame. It just came in the absolute perfect frame to begin with. So I'm excited to get this up on the wall. Like I said, it was only $6.99, and I think it is my favorite piece of everything that I grabbed on this thrift haul. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below what was your favorite pick. Honestly, I really loved everything that I grabbed, and there were so many different things. Like a lot of times I'll go to the thrift store and I'll get like all dishware or all of one sort of thing. This was like such an eclectic grouping of items. I really love them all, and I can't wait to use all of them in different ways around the house. So I'm very excited for that. And like I said, let me know in the comments what your favorite piece was. Let me know if you're new around here. What's your name? It's great to get to know you, have some new friends around here. And I like to make videos every single Sunday. That's kind of where I've landed. I've been all over the place recently with my posting schedule, but I think Sunday afternoon is really my sweet spot. So I make videos that go out every Sunday afternoon, all about affordable living and intentional homemaking. So if you enjoy that kind of stuff, definitely subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you guys in another video next Sunday. Have an amazing week, my friends. Bye.
You are my